What's up, you freaking geniuses? So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve this kind of tricky problem regarding the order of operations, right? So PEMDAS, right? So here we have 60 divided by 5, and then in brackets, we have 1 plus 1, and then in parentheses, we have 1 plus 1. And then we close the brackets right here, okay? So in order to solve this, we always have to use PEMDAS, right? So PEMDAS. So this is the order of operations, right? Parentheses, exponents, and then this is kind of the part where I think people get confused. Multiplication and division, those are actually grouped together and they're reversible, okay? And then lastly, we have addition and subtraction, and those two are also grouped together and reversible. But in any case, we can always start with parentheses or brackets. They're basically the same thing. So here we basically have two sets of parentheses or brackets, and you always want to start with the smallest set. So that would be this set right here, right? This set of parentheses is smaller than this big set of brackets out here. So we're going to start with the smaller one. So here we just have 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2, right? So then we can simplify this down to 60 divided by 5, and then inside these brackets we have 1 plus 1, and then that just simplifies down to 2. And then we can close our brackets, all right? Now here, we still need to simplify this. So we have 1 plus 1 times 2, right? So as you can see, we have this number, this 1, outside of the parentheses. And whenever you have a number just sitting outside a set of parentheses, that means multiply, right? So if you wanted to, we could rewrite this part, and let's just rewrite the whole thing. So 60 divided by 5, and then in the brackets, we have 1 plus, and then here we're really multiplying, right? 1 times 2, right? So 1 times 2. Okay, so I'm rewriting this just so you can see what's actually happening here, right? Multiplication. So with the order of operations, what comes first? Multiplication or addition? Well, here we can see multiplication comes first, right? So let's take care of this multiplication first. So 1 times 2 is equal to 2, right? So then inside these brackets, we really have 1 plus just 2. Okay, and then here we still have our 60 divided by 5 out here. Okay, now we still have these brackets, right? So we still need to simplify what's inside of here before we tackle anything outside. So 1 plus 2 is just equal to 3. So here we have 60 divided by 5, and then in our brackets we have a 3. Okay, so again, whenever we have a number out here next to a set of brackets or parentheses, again, that just means multiply, right? So here we basically have 60 divided by 5 times 3, right? We have 60 divided by 5 times 3. Or I can rewrite this a little bit, and I'll just write it over here. 60 divided by 5 times 3. Okay, this thing down here and this thing up here are the exact same things. So what comes first in the order of operations, division or multiplication? Well, like I told you in the very beginning, multiplication and division are actually grouped together and they're reversible. Okay, multiplication does not always come before division. Sometimes the division comes before the multiplication, all right? And how can you tell? You do whichever one comes first when you read the problem left to right. So here, when we read the problem left to right, division actually happens first, right? So first we have to divide here before we multiply. So 60 divided by 5 is equal to 12, right? So then this part right here is simply equal to 12. And then we have our times 3 out here. So then we're just left with 12 times 3, which is simply equal to 36, all right? So then our final answer right here is simply 36. Boom. So if you found the video helpful, definitely leave a thumbs up down below. And if you have any other questions or want to see any other examples, just let me know in the comment section below.